Hi everyone. In this video, we'll focus on English speaking practice. You can shadow the sentences from these real-life conversations and repeat them as often as you'd like to get comfortable using them in your daily life. Let's begin!
Hey folks, Jeff here from Asheville, North Carolina. Today I thought I'd share a bit about my life with my wonderful family. It's a real adventure, let me tell you. So my wife Anna and I have been married for about 15 years, and we've got two incredible kids, Max and Zoe. They're 12 and 10, always up to something, keeping us on our toes. Our home is constantly filled with laughter, music, or the sounds of the kids, and our two dogs playing. Weekends are the highlight for us. We love the outdoors and living in Asheville. We're spoiled with mountains and trails right at our doorstep. Most Saturdays we pack up some sandwiches and head out for a hike. Max loves bird watching, and Zoe, she's an aspiring photographer, always capturing flowers and waterfalls. Anna and I keep things interesting with themed dinner nights, Italian on Tuesdays, Taco Thursdays, you name it. It's a fun way to introduce the kids to different cultures and shake up our routine a bit. And then there's family game night once a month. It's all about board games, snacks, and friendly competition. Last month, Zoe won at Monopoly, and she hasn't let us forget it. I guess what I'm trying to say is my family is my world. They turn every day into an adventure. And no matter how hectic it gets, we always find time to laugh, play, and just be together. That's pretty wonderful, isn't it?
Hey everyone, it's Emily here. I just wrapped up my very first day at my new job here in Seattle, and wow, do I have some stories to tell you. I work at this cool little tech startup downtown, housed in an old brick building that's all modern on the inside. Think sleek desks, open spaces, and yes, even a foosball table. Everyone was super friendly. My boss, Mr. Thompson, met me at the entrance with, "Hope you're ready to dive right in," and dive right in we did. My first task? Joining a team meeting where I had to introduce myself and share a bit about my background. Speaking up in front of new faces is pretty daunting, right? But their smiles and nods definitely helped ease my nerves. Lunchtime brought another adventure. Unsure where to eat, a group of coworkers invited me to this awesome sushi place they swear by. Not only was the sushi fantastic, but the company was even better. We chatted about everything from Netflix shows to Seattle's best hiking spots. The rest of the day was a blur of training sessions, setting up my email, and tons of it stuff I'm still trying to wrap my head around. Before I knew it, it was time to head home. I left with a couple of new friends, and even though I was exhausted, I was buzzing with excitement. So that was my first day, a mix of nerves, new faces, and lots of learning. It's just the beginning. But I think I'm going to love working here. Thanks for listening, guys. Catch you in the next video where hopefully I'll have even more to share. Bye for now.
Hey everyone, it's Lisa. I wanted to share how I spent my perfect day off here in Boulder, Colorado. Sometimes you just need those days to yourself, right? The day started slow, which was a treat. I didn't set an alarm, so I naturally woke up to the sunlight peeking through my curtains. First thing, I made myself a big mug of coffee and sat out on the porch. The mornings here are quiet, and you can hear the mountains calling. After lounging around and catching up on some reading, I decided to hit the farmer's market. It's not just about the fresh produce. It's the whole vibe, local musicians playing, kids running around, and the smell of fresh pastries. I picked up some homemade bread and the juiciest peaches you can imagine. Next stop, the hiking trails. Boulder is known for its scenic paths, and I have my favorites. Today I chose a trail that's more secluded, winding up through the foothills with views that never fail to amaze. Halfway through, I found a nice spot under a tree and just sat there for an hour, taking it all in. I wrapped up my day with dinner at this quaint little Thai place downtown. Their pad Thai, to die for. I love dining alone sometimes. It's peaceful, and you really get to savor the food. So that was my day off, relaxed, refreshing, and just what I needed to recharge. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope this gives you some ideas on how to spend your next day off in your own special way. Catch you later.
Hey everyone, Mia here. So I just got back from the most hilarious grocery run at the supermarket right here in Portland. And I have to tell you all about it. It all started on a typical rainy Portland afternoon. I grabbed my reusable shopping bags, gotta stay green, right? And headed to the store, list in hand, determined to stick to it. But who am I kidding? The moment I walked in, I saw they had a sale on ice cream. And my list was forgotten. As I wandered through the aisles, I bumped into Mrs. Thompson, my old high school math teacher. There we were, in the snack aisle, catching up between the pretzels and the potato chips. She's retired now and apparently has developed quite the knack for baking. and she loaded me up with some pro tips for the perfect chocolate chip cookies. Then, the real adventure began at the fruit section. I reached for the last bag of my favorite organic apples. But so did someone else, turns out. It was my neighbor, Dan. We had this mini tug of war, laughing the whole time, before deciding to share the bag. Compromise, right? Finally, I made it to the checkout line, which was unbelievably long. I ended up chatting with the person behind me about the best local coffee shops. I swear, you can make friends anywhere if you're stuck long enough. So that was my trip to the supermarket, unexpected reunions, shared apples, and new coffee hangout recommendations. Just a regular day out shopping, but somehow it was anything but ordinary. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time for more of my everyday adventures. Bye.